Hi, I'm Mary, a librarian and book reviewer with a focus on stories written for kids, tweens, and teens. Today, I get to share with you this book, called Infinity Alchemist, written by Kaysen Callender. This is the story of 18-year-old Ash. Ash lives in a world where the divide between the haves and the have-nots is very large, and in order to practice alchemy or become anything, you have to have the money and the power to do so. Unfortunately for Ash, even though he has an innate ability for alchemy, he does not have the money or the power to attend Lancaster College as a student. So instead, he becomes a groundskeeper, working to scrounge what little information he can as he cleans the college's grounds. One day, he finds himself in the company of the infamous Ramsay Thorne, and Ramsay discovers just how much skill Ash possesses. And even though it's illegal, the two of them form a tenuous relationship in order to help Ramsay seek out the Book of Source, which is the ultimate goal. But of course, they're not the only ones looking for the Book of Source, and their journey becomes much more dangerous as they go. So they have to come to terms with one another. They have to find what honesty and truth and trust they have in each other in order to ultimately reach their goal and survive. This young adult fantasy is immersive from the very beginning. Excellent descriptions of the world are included, and also just really beautiful descriptions of everything that's happening in that world. So readers are going to find themselves living along with Ash and Ramsay as they're going through their adventures, and they're not going to want the story to end. The novel itself is told from several different perspectives, most of them under the age of 20, and these young characters are noticing the flaws in their world and their environment, and they're brave enough to contradict them. Now, this is, of course, dangerous and not always easy, and luckily they end up finding one another and working together towards their more positive goal. The characters in this book come from a diversity of backgrounds, both on the LGBTQ spectrum and also in characters of color. And these complexities of character also enhance the complexity of the book and the stakes that each of the characters ends up interacting with. So as readers are getting to know them, they're going to find really believable dialogue that's happening with these characters. They're getting to know a little bit of their backstory as well, and what drives them and what inspires them as well. The story itself does incorporate some strong language, so it is best for mature young adult readers. Adults are also going to really find a lot to get out of this book as well. There is some front matter that helps to orient readers to this fantasy world, but so much world building happens within the narrative itself that those are helpful but not necessary. So you really find yourself in the world of New Anglia, and you feel like you're part of Ash and his adventures. If this sounds like a great fit for you or someone you know, I hope you look for it at your favorite bookstore.